Hey United fans, welcome back to Manchester United Update, your ultimate hub for all things Red Devils, transfer sagas, behind-the-scenes drama, and exclusive insights straight from Old Trafford. And today, we've got a major development. Tottenham. Hotspur are trying to hijack Manchester United's move for Brentford star forward Bryan Mbeumo, and they're coming in strong. Let's break it all down. Just a few days ago, it seemed like United were firmly in control of the race to sign Mbeumo. Personal terms had reportedly been agreed, and United had submitted a bid in the region of $45 million with an additional $10 million in add-ons. Although that initial offer was turned down, optimism remained that an improved $62.5 million bid, matching the fee paid for Matheus Cunha, could close the deal. Mbeumo, eager for a fresh challenge, is keen on joining Manchester United. He's seen as a crucial part of the club's rebuild under the new leadership of Sir Jim Ratcliffe, Omar Barada, and head coach Ruben Amorim. But now, Tottenham have jumped into the picture, and not just for Mbeumo. Spurs are planning a bold double swoop. They're targeting both Bryan Mbeumo and Brentford manager Thomas Frank to replace Ange Postecoglou, who was recently dismissed. Tottenham's proposal is worth around $70 million for the pair, and they're reportedly willing to pay a $10 million compensation package to bring Frank and his coaching team to North London. This move isn't coming from nowhere. Spurs technical director Johan Lange, who previously worked with Frank in Denmark, has been leading the charge. The belief within Tottenham is that once Frank is secured, convincing Mbeumo to follow will be significantly easier. To add to that, Spurs can offer something United currently can't: Champions League football. That could tip the scales, leaving United's once comfortable lead in serious jeopardy. Now comes a defining moment for United's revamped hierarchy. Sir Jim Ratcliffe, Omar Barada, Jason Wilcox, they all face a choice. Do they act fast and decisively to outmaneuver Spurs, or risk losing another prime target? And let's be real, United can't afford to fumble another high-priority signing, especially now that Alejandro Garnacho is officially leaving the club. Yes, it's been confirmed. Garnacho will depart Old Trafford this summer. Fabrizio Romano broke the news earlier this week, reporting that the club and the player have mutually agreed to part ways. The Argentine winger's final few months under Amorim were rocky, starting back in December when he and Marcus Rashford were dropped from the Manchester Derby squad for poor training performances. While Rashford was loaned out to Aston Villa in January, Garnacho remained. But tensions lingered. He was repeatedly played out of position, benched during big matches, and featured only briefly in the Europa League final defeat to Spurs. After the match, Garnacho went public with his frustrations, criticizing the team's performance and questioning the club's direction. Insiders revealed that Amorim had already told the player to find a new club. The relationship had fully broken down. Despite his clear talent, Garnacho never quite fit into Amorim's system, and his attitude only made things worse. United had tried to sell him as early as January. Napoli were especially keen, viewing him as a replacement for Kvicha Kvaratskhelia. Though a move didn't happen then, the Serie A side remains interested. Meanwhile, Bayer Leverkusen, now under former United boss Erik ten Hag, have entered the race, and Romano also reports that 3 Premier League clubs have made serious inquiries, with Chelsea and Spurs believed to be among them, so the rebuild is fully underway. Garnacho is heading out. Bryan Mbeumo is now at the center of a fierce tug-of-war. But that's not all. There's another twist. A familiar name has resurfaced: Scott McTominay, the Scottish midfielder, who left United for Napoli last summer, has just been named Serie A Player of the Season. That's right. McTominay has silenced critics in spectacular fashion, helping Napoli win a historic league title. As his Scotland teammate Andy Robertson put it, he probably didn't get the respect he deserved. Then he goes over there, has a magnificent season, and fair play to him. It's a clear reminder that some players simply need the right system and environment to thrive. It's also a quiet nudge to United fans. Perhaps McTominay was let go just a little too soon, but now the focus must shift forward. With Garnacho gone and Mbeumo in play, United's transfer strategy is more critical than ever. Meanwhile, in other transfer news, Manchester United are now leading the chase for Sporting Lisbon striker Viktor Gyokeres, Amorim has been pushing for the Swedish international since the season ended, and the club is finally moving. Gyokeres' release clause stands at $85 million, but Sporting are reportedly willing to accept closer to $60 million, a figure United are now ready to pay. According to Caught Offside and Fabrizio Romano, United are officially in pole position to sign Gyokeres, ahead of Arsenal, who are more focused on RB Leipzig's Benjamin Šeško. Gyokeres initially wanted Champions League football, but that's no longer a deal-breaker. A reunion with Amorim at Old Trafford is becoming a very real possibility.